I've always loved my expensive, nice gaming laptop, but I wanted to try something different. So I decided to buy a $67 Chromebook. Now I've experienced some good things with this thing and some overall horrid things with this thing. Let's get into it. Now this Chromebook cost me $67. No jokes, no memes. This Chromebook was just $67. Now, when you're thinking about the Chromebook that is $67, you're going to think that the Chromebook is pretty bad. You would actually be wrong quite a bit of ways, because this device has some good stuff and some bad stuff. Now, basically, this video is going to be split into two things: the good news and the bad news. What do you guys want to hear first? The bad news or the good news? I feel like you guys want to hear the bad news first, and then when we get into the good news, you're going to certainly feel better that this device actually has some good stuff to offer. So the bad news of this device is basically the display and performance. I'm going to say that. Now, we're going to start off with the performance here. Now, the processor of this device is going to be up here. If you want to look it up, you can look it up. But this processor is only meant to do the most basic things. Not really any high gaming, but the most basic things like, streaming social media, like visiting Netflix, streaming YouTube videos. Not really doing anything that is power hungry. Now, when we also go into mentioning that fact, that this device can't even handle Steam. This could probably handle it, but the thing is that you can't even get Steam on this device because it's a Chrome OS. And Chrome OS only limits it to have Play Store. No Steam, no Microsoft Store, nothing of that sort, just Play Store. Now, this Chromebook, since it can handle Play Store, you can probably get Roblox on it, Car Simulator 2, but not a lot of people are using Play Store for games. A lot of people are using Steam or Microsoft Store. And we also do get 32 gigabytes or 64 gigabytes. That's the configurations for this device for storage. And we also do get 4 gigs of RAM, so don't try to open more than 10 tabs on this device or it will feel pretty laggy. And also keep in mind, we do get one more OS update and one more security patch update. Is basically going to be in 1 year. That's going to be 2027. So if you watch this video in about a year, by the time you watch that video, this device will not be supported anymore for OS updates or security patches. So keeping all of that in mind, that's basically the bad news. Not too much of the bad news here. Let's get into the good news. Design, build, and cameras. Let's start off with the cameras. Now, on paper, the cameras, they seem garbage because we do get a 0.9 megapixel camera on both of them. Both the cameras on the keyboard side and the screen side. Now, you can record up to 720p on this display. Just keep in mind it's up to 720p, so if you try to get some really good 1080p shots, you can't. You can only get up to 720p. But the thing is, why I'm saying it's part of the good news is because there is two cameras on this thing. You could actually flip around the Chromebook and to turn it into a tablet, and you would have a camera on the keyboard side. So you could record it and hold it as if you were just recording on the camera. And you could also do the same thing on the laptop side, but it wouldn't be as nice if you were just hold it like a tablet. That's why I'm calling this part of the good news. On paper, yeah, it's pretty bad, but the thing is, the way that you can sort of use this camera is going to be pretty good. And let's get into the design and build. The design is going to be pretty nice. We do get a pretty modern design. It looks pretty good. You can see that anywhere we just try to hold it, it looks pretty good. And even on that, you can see that it feels good too. There's a lot of ports on here. There is USB Type-C. There is actually two USB Type-C ports, a USB Type-A port, and a headphone jack. That's why it's pretty good. Now, you are able to get a pen on this device. Sadly, my device version didn't come with one because they just didn't come with one. Legit, there's a hole on it. I could see the hole that actually, the pen can connect into it, but it just didn't come with it, sadly, but it's whatever. I didn't really care because I wasn't going to really use it. But yeah, you can get a pen on this device if you're lucky, and you are able to just use this thing as if it was a tablet. It looks pretty good. The design here is one of the best things that I ever saw on a Chromebook. Now let's get into the build. The build this is all an aluminium frame. It's not metal or plastic. They basically mixed it together and it's basically aluminium. And if I might be a bit wrong with the aluminium, because there actually is some parts of it that actually feels like plastic, like the bottom and a little bit of the front, but there is some aluminium on this device. And yeah, it feels pretty good, and even that, if you drop it, it will not crack immediately. I've actually dropped this a couple of times just to see if it would get a lot of damage, but no, it doesn't crack at all actually. And even that, yeah, the design and the build is going to be amazing on this device. And keep in mind that this does charge pretty fast, and the battery also is pretty good here too. You can see that when we charge it up, well, actually when I charge it up, it only took about an hour and 40 minutes for me to charge it. And even that, yeah, when I charged it in about an hour and 40 minutes, it was pretty good too with lasting. And it actually gave me about 8 hours of screen on time, no longer than 8 hours of screen on time. It was pretty good with the screen on time, and also with playing games on this device. Roblox, not some really good games on this device, but yeah, it lasted me about 6 hours in that day until I had to charge it. But yeah, this $67 Chromebook, is it worth it? Should you buy this Chromebook? Well, you see, if you want to do the most basic things like browse social media, do basic gaming, do one of the most basic things on Chromebooks, not anything too high-end, like video editing, playing high-end games. I don't think you can even play high-end games on this device because it only comes with the OS version of this device. But yeah, you should get this Chromebook if you want to do most basic things like watching YouTube, playing Roblox, and all of that. Yeah, you should get it, but if you want to do more things like high-end gaming, you should know it by now, but if you want to do high-end gaming, this thing can't even come with Windows, so even if it had the GPU or the CPU to handle those things, it wouldn't even be able to work. But yeah, this is the $67 Chromebook. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. You'll see me when I see you.